Hello there, collective. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. My name is Kim. If you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. How are you doing? Are you doing well? I hope you're having a grand day. Is it a beautiful day where you are? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, let's do the old business first and foremost. Let's release the karma for the highest good, collective. Now for this morning's Tarot Enhanced Channeled message. Oh my goodness gracious. Now then, we got the Bible open over there. That is what we are using, the Bible, in order to tap into the angelic realm. We're using the Froud fairy decks to tap into the fairy. But predominantly this is a Tarot Enhanced Channeled message, no matter how you slice it. Oh, he looked into your soul, miss. Or you, sir. There's no gender in tarot. But he looked into your soul, miss, and your eyes. And he says, "We are dragons among peacocks, my love." Oh my goodness. This channeled reading is what your soul needs to hear, collective. A Lionsgate portal exposes this 5D and higher, in the 5D and higher, over a lifetime now. It's been ongoing. I feel I'm tapping into an ongoing lifetime relationship with you, miss, and his blessing. This is this new person. Well, let me explain. I got ahead of myself. Both of you have always enjoyed living the life and the roles where both of you are authentic, telepathic lovers. In the mental and astral plane, just so we can clear it up now, this is not someone that you have met. Now, they can come in and be just platonic as can be, miss, if you already have someone in your life that you're fond of and would not like this at all. Well, this person is coming in as a soul contract. So, okay, we'll start with this. Why don't we start with this? You knew this person in a past life, that you completed a lifetime with them. Y'all were happy as two bugs in a rug. That's the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Ace of Swords. Yep. That's a communication. Telepathically, here's the Ace of Wands, making it happen. That's spirit. Lovers, telepathic lovers. Here's the third Ace, Ace of Pentacles. I knew it was in here. Here's the Moon, the intuition. This is a magical thing that you'll do, and you've been doing it your whole life. They've been there your whole life. I would expect that you two, when this happens, you're going to recognize each other, because I feel now. I feel this. I feel that growing up, you had, as a child, a young child, that you had a very real imaginary friend. They were not an imaginary friend that you outgrew. This is a telepathic. This is a relationship that you've had your entire life. No, you have not met yet. So don't get your heart set on, oh, it has to be this person. You have not met. You haven't met this person, okay? Now, they could come in and they could be platonic as the day is long, and it's still going to be wonderful. Well, I don't think so. I think you are telepathic lovers who go into the astral planes on the mental side, not through the looking glass, Alice. Not that side of the astral plane. The mental part of the astral planes is where you go and meet. Oh my goodness. What you do there, because of this is the Four of Wands, this is the Lionsgate portal. So, oh, miss, through the Lionsgate portal. How are you doing today? Oh, miss, in my meditation, you're on a busy street and people everywhere, just no one was using, they're just people in a throng. And you looked at him and he looked at you. He put his hand out. He put his hand out. And you put your hand in his hand, and he looked at you and he said, "We are dragons among peacocks." And you both stepped forward at the same time. Passers-by that were watching the two of you, but oh, look at this, look at these two. Oh, they're in love. You can tell they're in love. And oh, look at how he's looking at her and she's looking at him. And they were just watching all of this, the fray of just people everywhere, like at a celebration or a festival or something. And you needed to get through the square. And they watched like Moses parting the Red Sea, that as you both stepped forward, just the power that was emanating from the two of you, that people stepped out of your way as if you were royalty. So I know that in this meditation there's a lot of spiritual royalty going on. Now then, part of my desire in doing this in the first place is so I can connect with you, and I want to connect with you guys. So I come here and I speak my truth. I talk the talk and I walk the walk. I finally figured out what to do to stop the hoovering and the love bombing, that if it escalates to we're going to have a conversation where I'm going to have to reject. I found the solution. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's simple. No matter what I do, he's going to get upset. So all I do now is to keep him from, he's breaking my boundaries, but he keeps finding any reason. Is this your paperclip? Is this your paperclip? Is this yours? Yeah, so that he can feed off my energy. It's simple. I just lock the door. Why is this door locked? He's going to have a fit, but I don't care. It's the simplest solution to get him to stop. We're through the hoovering. He's getting through the love bombing to the point where he wants to get in really close enough so that, yeah, he can start devaluing. I'm not doing it. So, just so you know, I will continue to use this space as my diary so that I can put my truth out and keep everyone posted, so that we can together, we can make sense of this curse called dealing with difficult people and narcissism, especially out there, where we have to keep coping with mass media. Now you come in here. You come in here and you spend time with me. That's all you have to do. Now then, Lionsgate portal exposes ongoing ethereal relationship, 5D relationship, and 7, 9, 10, all the way up, with a very virile, vivacious, telepathic lover. Oh, just the whole idea of that, so romantic. Joint commitment, soul mission agreement. The reason you're going to meet them in the 3D eventually is you were predestined. If you want to do this or not, you're predestined to meet, even if it's just platonic, but I don't think so. I think this is romantic. Well, it's someone who you needed, and they needed you, and you created, and I'm telling you, if you were vivid as a child in your imagination, and this was an imaginary friend that really got you through thick or thin, and then it was past grade school and middle school and high school, and you still have your imaginary friend. You thought that's all it has to be. No. You are both earth angels is what that means. Joint commitment, soul mission agreement to do something in tandem together, someone who you needed and they needed you. Once the two of you still trying to get through the grind of that low vibrational 3D world we live in, the material world, you stopped disrespecting yourself. They stopped disrespecting themselves like you used to do to in the past, especially when you're growing up. But you both changed in that way. You went inside, you went inward. You attract each other in, and this is a fair, decent kind of love. Even if it's platonic, it's a decent love. Feeling deeply loved. Self-belief, this makes you feel unstoppable. You both feel secure tapping into whatever this energy is. And since Saturn went retrograde, go check that video out. I don't have that many. Look at all my videos. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, or get your friends to subscribe in all of them. Hit the thumbs up in all of them. Give me comments in all of them. This one is Psalms 18. 1. Let's see. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust. This one expresses David in the love that he has for God and his praise to God for delivering him from his enemies, because they were gonna, my buckler and horn, my salvation, my high tower. This one's about a karmic person, I know, really feels that they're losing control over you, miss. That's your ex. And his sidekick, pick me gal. But they lose control over the relationship. It's gone. It's completed. You're done. You walked away a long time ago, and they don't want to face that fact, and you're having to tell them again, like I'm having to show mine now, that you can love bomb me, but I'm not going to go back. We're not going to ever do that again, because I have to remind him. And this is how David declared that God is his strength. God's my strength, I know that. Now then, and your most authentic self, some of you resonate as being an earth angel or just a good Samaritan. Maybe all you do is smell nice, dress up real nice, and you go to church on Sunday, and that's your calling. And what you do is more important than anything that we do as earth angels, just by what you do there. So, this is how God never gets tired, does he? God never gets tired from being so strong. And we know better. We are free to be weak. David declared how God is his rock. Well, you, as a light worker, you know with spirit that you stand with God and that you stand on solid ground. But this warns this karmic person, both of them. They're engaging in self-punishing, destructive behavior, and then when that doesn't work, they go to full-blown temper tantrums. So they're craving control, control, control. Every single thing must have control over every situation. They are embroiled in their relationships, intimate partnerships, in every social scenario, or whatever. Abuse du jour that they're perpetrating on you once they get home behind closed doors. Most manipulative to maintain control. It's a fact. Diagnosed or not, If a person reveals, let's say you did an MRI on them and it showed a reduced frontal cortex. Thickness, there's a thick as a brick song from Jethro Tull is what this is. That's a joke now, I'm not a doctor, that I'm hearing. But there is a reduced frontal cortex thickness, and there's a reduced cortical volume. May fit the criteria associated with pathological narcissism. That's a narcissist that you have to leave. They are a psychopath, is what that means. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm not a doctor, but the joke here is they're thick as a brick. Well, there could be a real science behind it. I'm not a doctor. This is a joke. I'm making a joke. Pathological liar or gaslighter, you decide. You're not a doctor either, but your fight or flight and survival instincts can probably nail it for you, and you don't have to be a doctor, do you? To run. Run. That is the brain damage caused by a small child weaponizing their false self at a certain age into a defense mechanism, which caused their little kid physical brain damage once they devalued their true self as a small child. I'm not a doctor, but I just described exactly how someone could become an actual narcissist. I'm not a doctor. Now the PSA, your public service announcement now. Gaslighting and constant criticism is a prolonged, repetitive energy used on you that created negative self-perceptions in you. Or not. It depends on how you process it and the way your brain is wired in dealing with difficult people. Now, I have a distorted sense of self. See, at least I can be honest about it. But I have a therapist. You have to accept after recognizing. I recognize every manipulative tactic now. I educated myself, and now I come here. And look, I tell you public service announcements about how I walk the walk and talk the talk because I'm still dealing with it daily. It's never stopped. So I come here on this channel and share my life experiences in real time, in the here and now. These are not theories. This is me actually going through it and sharing it with you, in the hopes that you pick up some kind of a sense of yourself, how you're going to deal with your difficult people from now on. You have to be honest with the fact that it does too damage you. It's deep-seated damage. Yep, it is. You know who agrees with me on that? Because I'm not a doctor. My therapist, who is a doctor. She's the one that puts these thoughts in my head, and they come out in the course of me doing a video with you. I use my I can't have emotional intimacy with my narcissistic spouse. See, at least I can be honest about it. I'm on YouTube speaking my truth, in the hopes if I can help one person figure out what the hell is going on in your neck of the woods with what the F is wrong with these people. Got it? I can't have emotional intimacy with him. That's how I get hurt. That's how he damages me, and then he feeds off of my pain. Well, if I don't let him do that, there's no pain for me to heal or transmute into my personal power. So I go on YouTube to create emotional intimacy. Oh, and nothing pisses him off more than that for 2.5 years. When I had Auntie Grey Rock, my first channel. Those people loved me back too. I didn't know, well, I knew some of them were my neighbors. At Halloween, I hit them up with their phones on my front porch getting Halloween candy. I have a channel on YouTube. They all got their phones out. And they said, hit the bell and subscribe. And they all did right in front of me. It was a beautiful thing. I went from 317 on Halloween to 1,600 overnight. They told some of their friends too, and oh, off we went. So it'll happen. It could happen again. So I create emotional intimacy for myself. And yeah, it's a feather in my cap. It's just a perk for me that, oh hell yeah, the more of you who subscribe and comment, and we get going, oh, he gets pissed off because he's not getting any kind of intimacy, but especially emotional intimacy from me. I would rather give that to you than he. And he can't stand it. So, by all means, share my videos, get your friends to subscribe, just to chap my toxic spouse's ass. Oh, do it for me. I'm not kidding. But the key to my case was to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. Therapy helps. It helps my self-esteem. And it helps me cope with my triggers, because he knows them. He knows them. And he's going to be... First time he tries that door and he sees it's locked. Oh, he's going to be wounded. He's going to try really hard to come at me. I will know. Well, if I keep going to tap the it's just going to, he's really going to go foom if I let it keep going this way. So he's going to get mad no matter what. I'd rather he get mad when he discovers on his own that my door's locked. It's been locked for the last 4 years because I'm not stupid. But he doesn't know that. He thinks that it's unlocked, that I never lock it. I'm still not locking him out. Why would I have a reason to do that? Because he lives in his own world of make-believe. Damn straight I locked that door. From the minute I had the first channel was my insurance. He stopped doing stuff to me once I started posting videos and telling people blow by blow what at the time he was doing to me. Yeah, it was the F you, Uncle Grey Rock show is what it was great. Plus, after Halloween, he knew that the neighbors knew. His little secret behind it was out. Neighborhood knew that he's a poser. He's not a hero. He's not a good neighbor. He's an a-hole, is what the neighbors know. Yeah. That's right. Well, the therapist helped me develop coping mechanisms. Now, the prolonged repetitive button pushing, my therapist explained to me what that was all about. Well, I experienced intense waves of anxiety, but now I manage my emotions much better now. It's way better now. Before I felt useless and worthlessness, it was my constant companion. And I still have difficulty in trusting in others. So, welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. Naturally, I will be sharing a channeled message for you. It's also blended with the tarot, like I said. That's the springboard, is the tarot. I use the Froud and the Healing with the Fairies deck so that we're tapping into the tarot and the fairy. I've got the Bible right here. We got the Bible out here because it carries a collective consciousness, because it's a Bible called the Christ consciousness. So we use the Bible in every video in order for me to tap into the angelic realm, to tap into the fairy realm, and to tap into spirit through the tarot. So here we go. So I trust that there's some information tucked away for you in here. And why you're attracted to this video or to the title, well, the information is timeless no matter when you click on and view the entire video. It's a perfect place needed to squeeze this reading into a future higher timeline for you to move into seamlessly. And I'm so proud of the inner work that all of you are doing in the collective consciousness. I tap into the entire collective consciousness. I look at the icky, smarmy, dark underbelly of the collective consciousness so that I can rat out your narcissists, your difficult people. But we also do love readings. And I am not abusing divination by doing that, because these readings could help you, or if you share my videos, someone who doesn't know what to do, share my videos. It gives them an outlet, at least an hour and 15 minutes, where they don't have a difficult person messing with their head. A lot of people in the very beginning, in the first channel, they were coming because their narcissist would leave them alone because they thought I was batshit crazy. Oh yeah, we had cross watchers too that would, the comments that they would leave me. It's like, bring it. Bring it. We're not painting you as devils. We're actually rooting for you. So come on in, cross watchers, sit on down. They thought that they were going to get one over on my, you were called bright lights. Thought they were going to get one over on my bright lights. No. They started hitting the thumbs up and subscribing too. Yeah. Because I'll tell you, even if you don't like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and I triple dog dare you to subscribe anyway, to make sure if it did nothing for you, or you don't know anyone who's in danger of anything from being bullied to domestic violence and anything in between, my channel is the channel for that person. Share my videos. But some of our subscribers still got blessed, even though they went merrily on their way, because they had the balls to the walls nerve to hit the thumbs up and subscribe anyway, because they felt that what I was doing was good for humanity. Because it is. Hit those thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Like I said, help me get one over on my husband. Oh, he said it before. No one's going to watch your stupid channel, Kim. It was funny and ironic. As soon as he said that, up went the memberships. Well, I guess they're not memberships, the subscriptions. 8/8 Lionsgate, embracing this powerful energy. You harness good luck through good intentions. This energy of personal transformation, please remember to engage in spiritual practices that lend support to your clarity and your heart chakras alignment. Get out in nature. Use meditation. Use visualization. Say your prayers of gratitude. You're going to be in tent setting. You set the best stage for personal growth and spiritual ascension. And use this ritual. Each one of these mentioned is a valuable tool. Voicing your desires. Healing what needs to heal. This is a potent time to claim what it is that you truly want, that you need. Not like it's Santa Claus. What you want are the things that you need. The things that you need. What now? What is the outcome or advice? The fairies, the Fraud is warning divine feminine. You have to stay out of a karmic masculine's energy or you will get sick. It keeps lowering your immune well, your immunity to him being a stupid little potato head. Of course, he's harshly judgmental of what others say or do, but especially you. Well, he's also inclined for possible trickery, and I pick up on a karmic masculine. It's a heavy, nasty energy. I did not like it. I never do, but who exhibits these behaviors of dark thought patterns, of total toxicity that are not tolerable for you or anybody right now. So for my divine feminine, your masculine is karmic and toxic and deceitful, so use your discernment and stay back. Physically stay away. Beware of secret enemies. Okay, some of you, this could be, let's see, at work. It could be in a family situation. It could be in your little nuclear family that you came from, then you grew up and procreated, and now you got your own family. Plus, there are many more levels of destructive ways ingrained into the character of your narcissistic, difficult people right now. These toxic people are codependent. It's not just one, some of you, it's a bunch of them. They depend on you totally. You're either breaking the codependency on your part because you don't want to do it anymore, or you've already been doing that. And if you are acting this way, you are codependent, and you need to pull away from this angle of destructive life patterns. Don't stay caught up in this toxicity anymore. Enough. You use this Lionsgate portal. So the angels are bringing in a vibration for knowledge and happiness collective. For some of you, my divine masculine, the love story vibration, to dream or to long for someone. I see someone is under a lucky star, and for some of you, the divine was helping to console some of you. You did all that you could. This toxic person is just too toxic for words, and you're being told it's okay, you can't heal everybody, you know. And it's all right for you to realize that you walked out on a grim past, and you turned your pain into blessings and self-healing, and now you walk into opportunity. It's meant for you. It's your gateway. It's all these are good things meant for you. They are fated to go through karma. You are claiming your destiny, and now you get that high love vibration to manifest a better way to love another person. Be patient and wait. You have a vibration for clarity. Hello, Kitty. He's so sweet. Your narcissist, they can't block the frustration for you. They keep generating it. All of you are seen as good-natured. The two of you are your telepathic lover. You feel it. You are sharing a desire to overcome obstacles to love. You seek understanding, collective. And the divine shows you and your telepathic lover how to look for a different solution and to be polite and diplomatic while you are doing this sweet little mind-reading act. You are sharing what you expect, some degree of difficulties in love, of course, or even loss, peaks and valleys, but you accept that challenge. You want to try. So what does the divine need to share? This is the High Priestess, and this is the Moon. This is the intuition, and this is the yield. You've been doing this your whole life. I'm telling you, they are like an imaginary friend. The universe itself is telling you to share your nature, your talents, telepathically. Find the love in and with other people by sharing. First, you do this little gift, and then you each wake up and go, well, that was fun. I had some really interesting dreams. Then you go out into the world, and you're feeling that same vibration. You can feel that something's coming towards you. So you latch on to positive things and occurrences. The divine mission, the divine purpose of being a telepath in a telepathic relationship is that you were meant, you're going to meet. You agreed to meet in the 3D, and it's a coming. And this is reassurances from the divine to keep moving forward. And you get advice and guidance, and you get discovery as to what your life purpose is, and then bam, here it comes. You do finally meet in the physical, and you balance out, you refocus. You're going to recognize each other by your energy. Once your auras touch, probably when you make eye contact, or even, shaking hands, like skin contact, but appropriate. But it's appropriate. Karmic toxic people who thrive on and love being in and spreading negativity all over you, puking it on you like offal, their grief, their misery, like it's your problem. It's not. Well, that one's about to be smoked. God's going to strike them. Spiritual protection for you by showing love towards humankind. Keep doing what you focus on, you being the best person you can be, and move forward. Magnetize your soul. Keep attracting yourself to each other in the 3D till it happens, and you help improve upon it. You discover love that isn't blocked by negativity. You want to stay in a spiritual growth vibration. You have the time of your life, and you connect with your inner wisdom. Yeah, that one, I'm sorry. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. It's the High Priestess. This is you attracting each one in. And that's the yield. This is all the hard work for a lifetime, and you get to a point where you meet in person, telepathically. See, now it's like this. You just let everything fit into place, and you recognize each other's energy, and you trust each other. You've been doing this your whole life. It's like you think this person's probably a spirit guide and vice versa. It started off as your imaginary friend as a child. No. Your real imaginary friends faded away, huh? That's not remarkable. This one has stayed with you to this day. It's been with you this whole time. Well, now you can see you've leveled up enough. They're cluing you into you've had this relationship from day one. When each of you are in trouble on the cold, cruel world we live in, you just mentally, subconsciously, you reach out to each other, and you draw strength and support from each other. When something's happened to one or the other comes to the aid or assistance to energy-wise. You bridge, you become, if your eyes cannot see, they become your eyes. If your ears cannot hear, they become your ears. If your arm is not strong enough to lift, because you need to lift something, they will come in and become their arm and your arm for leverage. You don't need to do that once you meet. You're going to know each other from the energy. This is the Empress. This is the King of Pentacles, which has a real offer to invest in today for the visualization. I did for the collective consciousness. It resonated for the angelic realm. This declared that God as its fortress. This morning, every last one of you, like I told you, we're all part of the same collective if you're a hero or an anti-hero. Let me pray. I love you, O Lord, my strength, my rock, my fortress, in whom I take refuge, my shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Angelic realm was bathing you in so many subtle frequencies, filtering out your emotions, your desires, your thoughts, your prayers. We were all listening in the entire collective consciousness. Even your stinky people got it. They're all sitting up at attention. We were all listening. All were focused. We listened for responses through God's word this morning. That's us. They listen to what they hear is what's going to happen to them. We hear that we're going to get perks, we get blessings, we get to claim our blessing. They hear what their verdict is in spiritual court, what their judgments are, what's going to happen to them karmically. So what we hear is, what they hear is very scary for them. The narcissistic abuse is always aggressive, it's always vengeful, and very well calculated to make you feel raw. Miss, your ex, yes, that man, keeps hitting new lows. But you, miss, are having your wildest wet dreams. Happily between you and your telepathic lover. You're just like tuning him out now. I'm so proud of you, miss. Tuning out that scoundrel, that scrub of an ex. It encourages them, and they're eventually trying to get you to snap, and to react hastily, but you won't do it because you're fed up. You're not doing it anymore. 24/7. You're not doing it anymore. You know what that is. You're not going back. I feel like I'm always being pushed. I told you he's been hovering, and now we're eyeballs deep in love bombing me. If I didn't know better, you'd think it was a strategy used to keep forcing a reaction by pushing you into fight or flight all the time. Go figure. This pisses you off. It makes you feel claustrophobic. I'm not a doctor. Just makes you feel all closed in your own skin. Isolated, closed off, tucked away. Confused is how it made me feel. Forever questioning why. Why? What went wrong in this marriage? Nothing. It was... It wasn't me. It wasn't the marriage. It was him. And everything, always, all roads led back to him. But he blamed me for everything. But it all was him. And it was... Now then, you do your soul mission in high lifestyle. Let's see who your telepathic lover is. Why don't we start there? Because some of this shit is getting really paranormal for your difficult people. They're watching things before their very eyes. They had to have it their way. Like putting a boat on a hitch, and you watch them lower your car off the ramp at the boat. The boat went in, and so did the car. That is what I mean by paranormal. Well, how did that happen? We don't know. It just slipped into gear on its own, and off it went. That's what I mean. That's your spirit team teaching them a thing or two. Now, you saw spirit in action. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you saw paranormal activity hitting your enemies. Some of you're dealing with gang stalkers that don't mess about. They really out to hurt and harm and mangle people for real. They're violent. Well, they're not having fender benders. They're being in these really odd car accident, by the skin of their teeth if they don't go bye-bye. These people are violent. For some of you, not all of you, that were gang stalking you, really wanting to get you in a dark alley and beat the stuffing out of you for real, put you in a hospital, damage you so that you are disabled. For what reason? What? Because you broke up with their bro, with their cousin? Because you broke up with someone? Really? And moved on and healed from a really bad relationship, but now they're going to go after you 3 years later? What the actual F is up with that? Well, they're being cold cocked by an angel, and they meet a karmic fate. They're under a judgment, and it's a painful dose of karma for all of these people. You are an earth angel. It's a sin to hurt an earth angel, and they're learn they should not have gone after you. These are the paranormal things that are being shown to them, that you are an earth angel. You are a light worker, or you're God's favorite. I'll just say that they know you're God's favorite, that God is extremely fond of you, because the stuff that keeps you safe, you are protected. They were making fun of you. Oh, you think you're an earth angel. You are an earth angel, and your angels and ancestors are haunting them. Comment. Shit got paranormal. Eye-popping clues that they never should have gone after you. That you are God's favorite. They get to live out some nasty karma. Gang stalking motley crew went up against a bona fide light worker. Went up against God's favorite. They don't believe in that. They know you're God's favorite. I say to go one more, two more. I see a Scorpio energy in this that stings them. All of them. They're going to sting you and sting you and sting you and sting you. But Scorpion. Their own guardian angels told them that you messed with God's favorite person. Their own team is sitting them down and going, let's explain to you how badly you effed up. No, you effed up. You did. Sit down and we'll tell you exactly who you were messing with. You did not know until now. You're not going to do it again. They had to get a group together to attack you. Isn't that sweet? To go after you, one person. They had to get a special group together to try to take you down and destroy you. Isn't that cute? They had no chance up against your gauntlet of your spirit team. Destruction for them. And now your lead spirit guide is ominous and making an impact. They attacked you. So they're being attacked with every level of paranormal, just scaring the crap out of themselves too. They know God's mad at them. 10 of Cups comes after a leader of the pack crumbles, miss. When he and his little pick-me gal fade into the sunset after a nasty gang of crazy 88 types get their comeuppance. I mean it. Let's do something concrete with magical energy. Let's do magical energy work. Your new reality is you are in a magical, splendiferous situation in the 5D. Now, trace the energies and hunt down a telepathic lover. You have not met yet in this incarnation, in this lifetime. Well, this would fit the criteria for spiritual or metaphysical beliefs, and this is for entertainment purposes only. So let's make it entertaining, shall we? Hell no, this isn't scientific. So the algorithm can go get stuffed, huh? Of course. The consensus says, amongst humans, that there's no established method to find someone through telepathy. So the rest of you that perhaps do mind reading or do telepathy, this is your chance to use this video to sit down in a meditation and at least try, at least be like a child. Play with it, play around with it. And see if you can't do a telecrux. A telecrux. That is actually sending your consciousness to where you want it to go, into a person, place, or thing to connect to and communicate. Or just sit where you project your consciousness in a geographical setting. We did that in the first 2 or 3 videos. I don't have that many. Focus your intentions and find someone through telepathy. It's a wonderful challenge. This is what I'm triple dog daring you. To like a bat out of hell, give it the old college try, why not? Second of all, the challenge is to enhance your receptivity vibrations if you already do telepathy. And you're pretty good at it. This is for the collective now. It's like a general reading now. It's not a personal reading. This is to create a solid connection. You're pulling on energy, people. It's quite easy to transmit information without literally speaking. Quote, you pick it up on. I'm picking up on it. Got it? End quote. And the third thing is to suspend your disbelief. That's the important part. So that you aren't tempted to rely on your normal 5 senses. You're not using your literal eyeballs to see. This is your third eye, which can can give that information to your brain, and then your brain can decide if it's going to let you see that. Because if your mind can't take it or it's going to scare you, your mind's not going to let you do something. Got it? It's not going to let you do something you can't handle. It's going to freak you out. It just won't let you do it. So your chakra will see the object. Got it? In another dimension. The telecrux would be in our dimension. You turn this meditation into a ritual of sorts. You can absolutely feel telepathic energies and connections. And when your narcissistic, difficult people project their foul, mischievous, negative energy onto you all the time, they're using telepathic energies to do that to you, to pull on your energy, to keep you off balance, and it does work. Telepathic energy charged with negative emotions. Energies, that's sick. That's a sick stew of vibrations. Your body reads it and depletes your body. It does. You're getting that feeling drained, literally. And I'm not a doctor. I just know what the hell I'm talking about. It's energy work. When you're narcissistic, need to be tamed, you can create a telepathic connection with your dog. So why can't you deepen the connection you already have with someone that's pretty tight? You're expanding on it is all. So let's look at your telepathic lover, shall we? Use this meditation daily. You keep your heart space open so you can definitively create a strong energetic web of energy that becomes more and more sensitive so that you can feel the connection more and more. You raise a cone of self-empowerment. It works with efficacy. When you have a regular meditation practice that's not all stuffy, it's fun. Cultivate your special way to secure your awareness. This resonates to describe telepathic euphoria consciousness or telepathic intimacy. First, not like fantasizing. You're touching an ethereal body. That is for certain. The vortex of telepathic love was created to suit you both. It's embodied. And you asserted yourself to take the time and the energy, and then you reach success the more and more you do this. You are telepathically touching. This is soul matter to soul matter. It's not meat suit to meat suit, but it feels, even better than when we touch meat suit to meat suit. It feels better because it's soul matter to soul. And these realms or dimensions. In the Fraud deck and the Tarot deck, in this reading, they both concur these energies. Like it's working with you using the divine angelic realm along with the fairy realm. It's a mental environment of the astral that we seek out right now. It starts as a warm, tactile or body feel to resonate, a warm euphoria vibe. You feel energy beaming all about you in your heart space. You love to take that vibration on. It's blissful, it's pH balanced, it's so vital, it's fabulously harmonious. It's a self-love ripple, it's a template you create. And that telepathic lover is mirroring it back to you. You create a new reality for yourselves. So if it takes a little while, don't you worry, because it'll pick up quickly. Then it will be set to grow you both forward. It's not scary at all to project a communication through thought forms and experience each other's feelings directly. It's a meeting of two beautiful minds. What matters most is trust in your visualization skill sets. Without using your usual sensory channels, what is the fun in doing that? Level up instead. It's inconceivable, maybe impossible. Nope. Be able. Be, not do. Be collective. Use this concrete idea I share with you that you can do 5 impossible things before breakfast. Your focused intention, your projection, like the narcissist does project things for evil onto you, right? Well, you're doing this for a classy reason. You project for a blissful reason, an emotional connection that feels magical, not delusional like your narcissist projects onto you. So you mellow out in a quiet place and you relax. You relax, collective. This meditation should help you release the oxytocin hormone. That's the love hormone. Bathe your mindset in that love hormone. The brain does this automatically. Those feel-good hormones, like serotonin and dopamine are brain chemicals, right? I'm not a doctor, I'm just saying. During this meditation, you want to organically enhance your mood. Breathe. Elevate your best sense of well-being. The 5D consciousness is savored now. Balanced, grounded, centered, delightfully so. The telepathic connection's intent is used to reinforce the pleasure you feel from unconditional, non-judgmental love on all levels, using telepathy to seek fair exchanges of love energies, telepathic love vibes. Encouraging you to meet in the 3 dimension now too. Use the notion that you have a relationship with someone that you've not even met this person in your lifetime yet. But it is inevitable. Just think about that. They will meet you in this incarnation for real. So both of you have been chugging along in the 3D. Your separate paths. Both in the 3D are literally facing lack of intimacy. This is why this is divine orchestration. This has always impacted the mental and emotional light body for you and your telepathic lover, so that the emotional well-being does miss the intimacy. That's all the only piece of the puzzle that's missing in the lives that you are living, because you both live in a toxic state of being. It's what we call life on planet Earth. It's a low vibration in 3D. There are times where both of you are depressed or angst, or you feel isolated. Well, that's the rule. That's not the exception in life. But by using this telepathy now, the way there was a shift when Saturn went retrograde is when it changed. And on July 26th, the Lionsgate portal officially popped open. So by using telepathy, you shored up your self-esteem. You shored up your body image, or even your physical health, by doing this one strange meditation during a tarot reading on YouTube on a channel called 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. It's remarkable, isn't it? Okay, now. Beauty. You know what I'm telling you, Stu. I did have an imaginary friend. I did, Kim. It's true. And the energy's just beautiful. This is the energy your auras are going to touch in the 3D, and you will know each other instantly. Or you could look each other in the eyes and have, past life recognition, But I'm telling you, you're always there for each other, especially when things got manky. By the skin of your teeth, you could have left this earth. And they got you through, protected you in some cases from the 5D. Some of you, this is a twin flame in the 5D that's been protecting you. Ariel, the revealing God, the perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasure, reveals secrets of nature. Like now you've leveled up enough, they could tell you and clue you in that you too enjoy living the life and roles of being telepathic lovers, and that perhaps it's time that you stop just meeting on the mental astral plane and that you meet in the 3D and challenge yourselves in your incarnation together in this life. How about that? Self-reliance. Self-reliance. It's time for you two to come together. You've been self-reliant in the past. Now it's time for you to make the changes you leveling up to get to the point where this is Vehuel, the great and exalted God. Grandeur, it makes one passionate towards God, because when you meet, you're going to say that it's to God's glory. What now? Hold on. Okay, now we're gonna tap into the angelic realm. Deep. No, I don't feel a okay, I feel it. It fell off the book. Okay. What is it? For her house inclineth unto unalive, and her paths unto the unalive. I can't say that word. I'm on YouTube. Here. None that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the path of life, that thou mayest walk in the way of good men and keep the paths of the righteous. Okay, for her house. Okay, sir, my divine masculine, that's your Jezebel. For her house inclineth unto change. Well, yeah, she was the flavor of the month. She joined some kind of club where you put your keys in a fishbowl and swap partners. We're on YouTube, got it? So, none that go unto her return again, neither take they hold of the paths of life. She corrupts the people that she brings into her bed, sir. But you knew that. Didn't you? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Miracle healing. This is you. So that means that you also have a telepathic relationship with someone your whole damn life, and you've not met – this person. It could be platonic again, but I think it's romantic. But if you already have a person, sir, a fine lady, then this person, this telepathic tie that you have, is still going to come into your life to be a real, true, solid friend, loyal, to shield you and protect you and your new woman from that Jezebel who's going to try and wreck everything for you from now on and any person that you are with. That's a fact. Emperor. Ooh, sexuality. Emperor. And Dhammabaya, the god, the source of wisdom. Fountain of wisdom. Gives success in all ventures. Your difficult people right now, all across the globe, are going to be getting their comeuppance finally. Enough of what they did landed on enough of us that they're activated their karma. That includes you, miss, your ex-husband and his pick-me gal. Taking action on your sexuality without guilt or shame. Just fanfare. Romance partner, the sun, and Uriel, the fire of God, fire's manifestation. Disruption warns of disasters and aids in transformation. That part means that they're going to keep, for example, your ex and his pick-me gal, they get disruption. They get disasters. I told you, paranormal activity. And it aids in your transformation, miss. And there's a pretty card. You get a romantic partner. Some of you asked for it. The rest of you say, no, auntie, I do not want a telepathic lover. Well, you have a telepathic friend. It's cheaper than a PlayStation. And you get something out of it you don't get out of a PlayStation. Some of you, what I'm talking about is you have an intuition about your business or your passion or your art or whatever it is you do, your hobbies. Got it? But this Lionsgate means something completely different for you if you have a telepathic partner. If it's a telepathic partner that helps guide you through your business to success. But I'm telling you, this is two telepathic lovers that are going at it in the mental, in the astral plane, and having the time of their life. Romantic partners. Shining. That's the sun. With God's blessing. The Spirit's blessing. That's for damn sure. Oh, because you show each other a kindness. And Rahel, the quickly forgiving God, love and submission to your telepathic lover. It cures illness, influences paternal love, and gives long life. This is you building something you've been building your whole life, and once you meet in person, oh my goodness, look how pretty. Look how beautiful that energy is. You show each other a kindness, then you do it again. Then you meet, and you really show each other a kindness. And now things really heat up. Caliente, hot. I said, "Ay, Poppy." You're funny, Holy Spirit. He did. It said, "Ay, Poppy." I'm in New Mexico. I think that's an exclamation of excitement when a woman cries out, "Ay, Poppy." The magic of nature and the magician. You're funny, Holy Spirit. You crack me up. Okay, can you see it? A whole new world opening up for you now, and you haven't met It's only in the astral you doing all that. Look what you're doing. That's in the past. You're manifesting to come into the 3D. Got everything you need at your fingertips to do this, and to do this well. Put your money where your mouth is. Everything on that cup to see if it's empty or full or whatever. You're able to communicate your morals and love to each other like you do now telepathically. Wait until you're in the 3D and you're telepathically reading each other's. Oh, that's going to be sensual feelings. Oh, everybody's going to be so jealous of you. Get a room, you two. We don't have to. Oh, higher consciousness. This is it. You both decide, you get to a point. I want to meet my authentic telepathic lover in the 3D. I can't wait. I waited my whole life, and even though they were there until I met Ani Greyrock on Kim's channel, and she told us about it during a tarot card reading. It was a funny thing. It turned out to be true. I want it, and here it comes to the two of you. You cannot believe it. This is kicking up your heels. This is the not taking action emotionally, fiercely loving each other, clear in confusion. Page of Swords, God, the refuge. Yeah, you two just being alone a lot. You like to be alone. In the 3D, you're alone a lot telepathically, but you get in the 3D, you like to spend time together alone in the 3D and your meat suits. In your meat suit to meat suit. Body heat to body heat. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. They're telling me to step it up. New location. The new location is you're not in the astral. The new location is you're in the 3D world. You're in the 3D world. You're in the, I don't know if I can show the whole card. Can I? Yes, I can. It's a virtue card. And this is the two of you. You don't need that crystal ball. You don't care what the future holds as long as you are deciding what you're going to keep doing next once you're in the 3D and you meet for real. But now you're having a fine time in the astral. Woo, those are some very pretty fantasies that you carry out in that realm. Creative expression. But see now, to the point where you're oversaturated in those dimensions, you want it in the 3D. You want that experience. You can taste it. Feel it in your bones because you're counting your blessings. What is it? You rise above all problems. You find your way to each other in the 3D. It happens. And there's the message of it happening. This is when it happens. See the two of you together? Now then, this card means it's an illusion that you are separate. Got it? The more that you figure out that you're not separate, it'll stop delays. You'll be able in the 3D to meet quicker. Once you both realize that you've never been separate, you've always had this telepathic. You've never been separate. You're not separate. You're not going to be separate. You've never been separate. That is an illusion. You're not separate. That's one of the blessings to the 5 of Cups. From the 4 Cups, you add her cup. That's the 5 of Cups. Seeing what it is that's served its purpose, the 3 cups that are spilled onto the ground. And you're not looking at those 3 cups anymore. You're looking at the 2 that are standing upright in the 3D. That is the blessing from God. See that Ace of Cups up there? That is the blessing being poured over your head when you find each other in the 3D, and then you take it from there. What now? Oh, Oh, excuse me. I don't know why they have me do it this way, but here we go. Devil wants to sour this blessing. Oh, well, use your willpower to defeat them. Don't be discouraged. They're going to go through people around you to get to you. In the 3D, once you do meet, Team Cloven Hoof's going to be working overtime to try and stop you two from... You engage in ribald humor and disarming vitality, said with impertinence. That's a fancy way of saying that you flirt. And you love it. You love it. Blaming has no positive effect whatsoever. If you understand and show you do, you can love. And the situation will change, collective. I said that there was royalty amongst some of you, spiritual royalty. This is a vibration, a powerful vibe. To break a hex, no hex or hearse can harm you. No hex or curse can harm you. A sign from heaven above. You can feel it. Transformation. Next level, chock full of nuts. That's your toxic people. Next level insane. Stay away from them. Soothe a heartache to connect romantic stirrings. Love, love, love. Crazy little thing called self-love. Neutralize negative vibrations. Many short trips by land or sea or air. Distorted masculine is juggling pick-me karmic feminine. She's going to make him marry her, miss. Someone keeps acting very childish. Both desire to seek out every way to become deeply devoted to loving each other completely. This is your telepathic lover. You both desire to seek out every way to become deeply devoted to loving each other completely. Those two are stuck. Let them. Leave them alone. Guardian angel to protect from evil influences. This is also a meant to be vibe of commitment. Once you meet in the 3D, you stir your spirit sensually. You have an eclectic connection. You warm a cool heart. You iron out differences. Remove butt nuts' power over you. Protect from harm of isolation. When some of you in the collective, they will remove you from family and friends so they could do more harm to you and feel they can get away with it. Oh, yo quieres más. I want more. Spiritual fortunes. Oh, yo quieres más. I want more. Wintergreen lifesaver, spiritual protection vibe. Vigorous temperament, intense but controlled emotions between you and your telepathic lover. Observe, don't absorb. That's when you're around your difficult people, so that if they are getting to you, they can't see it. If they see it, they're going to keep doing it. This vibe promotes fertility, hospitality, wealth. It brings growth to those in your home. This vibe is used to bring in money, self-love, romantic love that leaves you breathless. Neither wicked witch of the west, nor devil, nor thunder and lightning will hurt a man in the place where the tree of life's root is thriving. That's the Kabbalah. Airplane. Book. Read between the lines. Wisdom at your fingertips. Belief system needs some attention. A throne. I'm seeing a throne. Not a toilet. A throne. Again, spiritual royalty. But sometimes a throne is ego. Focus on the seat of your intuition. The Bible dealing with your faith, spirituality, or culture vibration. Someone's being afraid of dealing with someone or something. Someone needs to be scattered and unfocused and panicky. That's your toxic person to get pity. Spiritual prudence. Use your discernment. This love is shared between two sincere persons who have sufficient belief and a passion to do so elegantly. A spiritual epiphany about love. A vibe where your love is secure. You increase your psychic or spiritual powers between the two of you. Next, ministering angels and spirits and messengers come to you from the deity. Strong protective influences, extra potent good luck, and good spirits to share. Spiritual divination and visions, well, that's what we're doing. A financial windfall increases your money by increasing your fast luck, increasing profitable business opportunities to attract in love. Some of you, a spiritual hedonist celebrates. That's an atheist. We don't do spiritual arrogance. If you're an atheist, you're welcome here too. Spiritual freedom, what did I just say? Mystique and allure are at hand. Dream Prophet's friend is your meditation. Spiritual community and organizations glean popularity. Strength, spiritual travel, divine feminine energy to attract in the love that you deserve. Positive protection from your telepathic lover helps you keep your focus on your goal. Good fortune. Sacred prayer, thoughts of carrying love into action for spiritual guidance. The number 222, you stand strong, you're on top. 444, a firm, stable foundation for a strong start. Now then, what are they doing? Ooh, I miss them. Cold, insulting, indifferent nature. Who do these toxic think they are? Something is now over for your narcissistically inclined catfish. It's trying to catfish you. I want to be with you so bad. Don't you fall for that. You defeated a high-ranking demon and broke a curse or repelled a psychic attack. Daniel 8:26. Does only try to make himself look great. Miss, that is your ex-player, cheater. They're trying to force their way back into your energy. Don't let them do this. He's a rabid pterodactyl. Yeah. He's an old dinosaur. Toxic ones are not expecting your reaction. Someone tried to bully and it backfired. That somebody's hella mad. That's his pick-me gal. Charm, a tendency to pose. Yeah, he's trying to smooth you. Don't you fall for this. Someone is studying you, doing their homework to see a clue. Do you still love me, collective? No, I don't. Go away. Inflexibility of ideas or opinions, lack of tact. Bad terms. Out with it. Tell the truth and shame the devil. To detect narcissistic wound or rage is a stewing. Go limited contact. Distorted karmic feminine or masculine. I think it's both, miss. Toxic persons, impure actions and ill intentions, big or small, harm all other forms of life as well as you. They're targeting you. Protect the elderly, your old people. See through the devil's BS right now. Release your karmic over and done. Or leave me alone now. You're telling someone to leave you alone. Holy merd. Spirit guides are blocking this person. The narcissist is exposed by themselves to be up to no good. Deceit. Lies. Don't you fall for it. Now then. You are E.F. Hutton. When you speak in meditation to your telepathic lover, it's only going to intensify. You will know that it is real. This is the magician. This is your ability to manifest this person to culmination without baking into it any negativity, like, oh, what if we each turn out to be narcissists too? No, you can't be narcissists. You're earth angels. You're empaths. You're true empaths. This is you coming together in wisdom. It's real nice in the past, but this is in the here and now. It's manifesting. Look at all that stuff that's flying around. It's happening. Your blessings are scattered so that they can go manifest to culmination. So you can grow them bigger and bigger, honoring your true feelings. In the 3D, you will be able to honor your true feelings. It's not like kissing through a screen door. You're having fun being telepathic lovers. You're having fun in the astral plane. But now you've outgrown that. You've leveled up. You need to meet in person. You need to meet. You've always wanted to. But see, you were afraid. Both of you were afraid. It was going to be too impossible. That's what this is. In the past, you were afraid, but you're not afraid now. That's in the past. You're not afraid now. There's a fairy of growth right now. You're leaving your fear behind. And you're replacing the fear with your inner peace. I know. Topsy-turvy. You're tearing out what doesn't work. You need to meet in the 3D. But until you meet, you're going to have fun being telepathic lovers and doing what you do. Because you are following your dreams there and making them a reality. In the 3D to manifest. It's what you want. You both want it. You both had to be on the same page so that it would happen for both of you at the same time. If it was one would be ready but the other one wasn't, then it would delay it. This is you being victorious. This is the Chariot. You've leveled up to the point that you're ready. You are ready to meet in the 3D. The Fixer. In the here and now, there's a shift happening. And you're also going to get financial flow, but this is also emotional wealth. This shift is emotional wealth and real money. So, you elevate your own life now. Openness to new ideas about telepathy. This energy is used to tear out injustices with your toxic, difficult people because you speak your truth in your mind. Because you're both doing that in your own little niche of your universe, you've now purged and let your fear and everything go. You've leveled up. You develop a better way of thinking using your telepathy. Is cool. But now you see beyond that into the future. You have a goal to meet. You love to listen to your inner knowing about your past life happy vibes. You've opened your heart and mind to learn mastery over your telepathic experiment that we are doing right now on my channel, 5 Mirror Mirror Tarot. Who knew you were going to have so much fun while we're doing just a simple tarot card reading? You're so welcome, Collective. I love you so much. Bluebird of Happiness. Perched on your finger. Singers of Intuition. You can feel that you're going to meet. This is for what you've been doing to each other this whole time as you have been parenting your inner children together, doing this telepathic, gig at first, but now you've morphed it into intimacy that you needed because you are starved for intimacy in the 3D. Both of you are starved. Now you are in alignment to fill your cups to overflowing. Once you meet, will be complete. You're complete now, as I told you. Your inner children are so happy. Your inner children are so happy because you were imaginary friends. And that is the most golden vibration. You remember as children being there for each other. Now when you meet in the 3D, Oh my goodness. Well, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Now remember, if you like the energy on my channel, share my videos, get your friends involved, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos. They're timeless readings, past, present, and future. No matter when you or somebody that you love clicks on and views the entire video. I do so love coming here to do these readings with you. I'm having so much fun. I hope you are too. So, you go out there and you have a really great day.